Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the channel and our daily morning read, more like close to afternoon. Close to afternoon now. I got 11:47 a.m. on the clock. I hope that you're all doing well, starting your Monday off well. Let's go ahead and get into the energies. Hope that you had a good weekend. So let's get into the energies and see what is surrounding us today, what cards want to come out with messages, any advice. We just thank our spirit guides and angels for being with us at this time. And anybody that comes in the room, hello. Hello, good morning. One card just flew out. Let's go ahead and see what that card was. Gazelle. A gazelle. Gazelle is such a beautiful, light spirit, very sensitive spirit. So let's see what other card wants to come out with gazelle, and also like being alert. With the tiger. With the tiger coming out, very strong strength energy. These colors in this card are pretty similar. So it's almost like the gazelle is being consumed by the tiger. It's almost giving an energy of prey. Sort of like the tiger looking at the gazelle. So let's go ahead and see a bit about gazelle and tiger and see what those energies represent. Gazelle is heightened awareness and ability, vulnerability. The gazelle represents supreme grace. With every move, this awe-inspiring beauty amidst sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings, bordering on hypervigilant, and this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. No more worrying about all the predators out there in the world. When this card appears, it's time to get back to the present moment. Sit down, find your breath, and acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you. Let it nourish your gentle spirit. Okay? So there's a very graceful, gentle energy coming out here. If this energy is out of balance, this could be a matter of like being allergic to something, allergic reactions, insomnia, and a racing mind, as well as an energy of like a Nine of Swords where there's worry and things like that. So that's if this energy is reversed. Let's see about tiger. Tiger. So tiger is more of like a lunar force, the yin energy, ease and darkness. This is our feminine energy. You could probably look at this like a Kali energy. The tiger hunts at night. At one of the silence, let me see, at one with silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wild darkness, to allow lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirit. Sensuality, receptivity, and devotion are all heightened. Spend some time in silence this evening, drinking in potent calm. This is nothing to fear. In the stillness, accept awakening of your power. So like a third eye awakening, giving strong high priestess energy here, passion, strong, and sensuality. So that's interesting, because when I first started out, it says like the gazelle is hyper vigilant of the tiger energy. I want to say that the tiger is a positive energy, but I am getting like a more of a dark feminine type of energy, and unfortunately not in our like our positivity around darkness, because dark and light are just opposites. It's not really a good or bad. So spirit, why don't you tell me more about the gazelle, and then we'll get into the tiger and what messages wants to come through. Gazelle. Tell me the energy surrounding the gazelle. We got the Three of Pentacles. So I'm getting an energy where you're really focused. You're trying to focus on your work, a passion, a project. So possibly you're like leading something, some kind of project. You may have those around you supporting you and those around you paying attention and judging possibly what you're doing. Three of Cups, like I said, there's definitely an energy of like praise for this, and you're just coming off very humble, very graceful, very lot of gratitude for the support. Let's see if there's some other energy surrounding that. Wow, yeah, I mean, this is beautiful. It's you're really an inspiration. I feel like you're working with individuals and it's like you guys are supporting each other, piggybacking off of ideas and resources and support. So this is a very awesome energy. Let's see where the tiger energy is coming up. Tiger, what is the energy surrounding you? Hello, good morning. The tiger energy, spirit, what's surrounding the tiger energy? So the gazelle is just coming off very graceful, very social, very loving, supportive. Okay, and the Seven of Cups is coming out. More clarifiers around the Seven of Cups, spirit. And the King of Wands. I'm almost getting an energy of where you and possibly other people are like cooperating, but then there's an energy who wants to kind of be the leader. They more so want folks to focus on their ideas, and it's taken away from the pack, the group, because it's like one individual that truly wants to stand out. Tell me more about this tiger. Yeah, they definitely want to be the boss. They have very strong opinions, possibly a little too authoritative, really trying to be forceful in this energy. And wow, it's like you're both leaders, so that possibly could be it. You both are leaders, and your energy and leadership is more supportive, more engaging, um, while the other individual is a more authoritative, not really bringing in the community and making everybody feel a part of the group. So I feel this person is looking at you like, what are they doing that possibly I'm not doing the same? And maybe they feel like you're taking away that energy, taking away that spotlight from them. Um, okay, but it's still a lot of goodness around you, but you're noticing this person noticing you. So spirit, what is the advice? Ace of Wands. Just keep at what you're doing right now. You're stepping into this role of leadership in your own unique way. So continue to act. More on this Ace of Wands with advice. You're coming up with such great ideas, inspiration. It's like you're having a lot of aha moments. Okay. The Six of Swords. I feel like if there is some kind of chaotic energy that this person is creating, a little bit of strain and strife, no worries. I'm feeling like that energy it's easing itself out. I almost feel like they're going to begin to come around, like, because they're not going to want to keep being left out of the magic that is taking place. And they can tell, like I said, the magic with the Ace of Swords and the Star card. They see your beauty, they see your light. I don't feel like this individual wants to steal it from you or do anything negative. They actually would love to be a part of it. They just don't know how to approach you and this new community, this new group of people that you created with all this like-minded energy. They would love to be involved. They may just, you know, what am I trying to say here? This person may be just a little bit more traditional, conventional, and you're just a little bit more unique and out the box, but they would love to be a part of your energy. I'm getting that you may think they're looking at me like, is it a problem? But I think it's really admiration. It's truly admiration, and this person's going to communicate that to you. It may be surprising to you. Didn't even know that they were paying you any mind. Okay, because you're coming off of in this King of Cups energy, where energy is like, could be just a bit chaotic, but you're like the calm in the storm. and they truly admire that, where they usually make things move with authority and force, and you're teaching them how to do things with a lot more emotional intelligence, and that, you can catch more, bees with honey and sweetness and with that type of energy. Okay, so let's see. I think I want to pull one more overall card. I'm just trying to think of what deck I want to use. I feel like the Wisdom Oracle deck is calling me. Thank you guys for the likes and the subs. Okay. One last card, Spirit, with advice. Oh, my gazelle, right? You are the gazelle. You're coming off just so lighthearted, free-spirited, and it's attracting a lot of positivity around you. One final card, Spirit. Between worlds, absolutely. That is what you're witnessing in your environment right now, where it's like it's this light and then there's this dark. But you can tell that you're walking more into the light, and you're, as well as people are following this leadership in you, this new direction in you. So I feel like if your environment, whether that's work, home, school, whatever that is, that could be just a bit out of sorts, and you know, you guys would like it to get better. I feel like it's happening, and you're kind of leading the crowd. It's like you're leading everyone more towards this positive energy and this new way of doing things. So let's just read Between Worlds. Between Worlds. Right, so this is about transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged into another. So, Between Worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what's ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process, change, and growth. You are learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life. Within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions, the seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expected. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see what, with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. Right. So yeah, you're in between, you're in that transitioning phase. I don't think you even realize what is about to become out of this, the blessing that's going to come out of this. In a relationship, this is a time to explore new energy between you and another. This is not a moment for certainty, but rather discovery and curiosity. You don't know the limits. You don't know yet if this will last forever. So allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like, dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase in your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So yeah, whatever is going on between you and this individual is actually something that is teaching you guys about each other and about your strengths. You don't have to overpower each other or judge how the other person moves in their power. You both are powerful. You use these powers differently and actually can learn from each other. So I hope that this message resonated. If it did, please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.